Hello everybody, and welcome to my very first discussion video. My name is Alex, and today I want to go over the topic of my favorite fighting game, Killer Instinct, and the rumors that took place back in January of this year about Bandai Namco being the potential developer for the new KI, and why I'm skeptical of the idea of having the Japanese developer potentially being the new developer of the franchise. So in this video, I'll begin with the reasons why I'm worried about the rumors behind the whole situation with the future of the franchise. First off, the Killer Instinct franchise is best known to deliver crazy combos with its unique mechanics like the openers, the auto doubles, the linkers, and the enders, as well as having the ability to do juggles, plus the combo breaking system for you to get out of the combo and to counter the combo breaker with the new counter breaker to continue the combo. If the core gameplay was to be changed, replacing the whole system would drastically change in a bad way. Its core gameplay needs to be respected as it is. I can definitely say the same thing for each character on how they play with their unique style and archetype. Like Jago, for example, being a Shoto character, a perfect character with the balance of hitting hard, keeping at a distance by throwing fireballs, a powerful wake-up attack with his Shoryuken style uppercut, and doing traits like a rushdown with Around the World, a unique trait for Jago with simple button inputs in descending order from heavy to medium to light and back to heavy to build your instinct meter. But overall, Jago is still a Shoto. If a character changes from a balanced Shoto to another archetype, that can ruin the trait of that particular character, replacing old moves with new ones, and certain inputs to do combos and moves being changed from the previous entry. It would be way off if Saberable was to change from a rushdown character to a zoner or something else. Changing Gargoyles from a boss character that overwhelms his opponents, taking control of the arena by keeping at a distance with Oblivion and summoning his minions to further assist the Shadow Lord to a full-on puppeteer character, having his minions do all of his attacks. Gargoyles, however, would classify as a puppeteer character in some sense, but he doesn't fully use his minions for his basic inputs and having them on his side the whole time. He only has to summon them to assist them in battle. Same with Arya calling her drones with Ensemble, even though she classifies as a balanced character. Idol is one of my favorites. In the original KI, he was a big two-headed Cyclops who has one projectile that at times fires 5 fireballs and carrying a spiked club. And having to change from one type of monster to another type with a dual personality, and his playstyle being a stance character, changing from a rushdown to a zoner and back, making him a unique character in KI. And that's something I do not want to change or replace. Lacey's is better off as a zoner. I can't see him be another archetype, even though he was a bit different in the original. Lacey's is a perfect zoner. His Shatter and Hail are good with setups and keeping the combo going in the distance. And if you want to get close, Cold Shoulder, Light or Medium, Puddle Punch, or in Instinct mode, use the Homing Puddle Punch as openers and go from there. The whole point of this topic here is that I don't want these characters to change from one archetype to another, replacing moves with those that are either well-known, useful, and a part of their unique characteristic, such as Thunder, transitioning from a big rushdown character in the original KI, even though he has a projectile, the Phoenix, to a heavy grappler with his throw linkers and Call of the Earth. Turning Orchid from a rushdown character to a balanced character wouldn't work in my opinion, because she's better off as a rushdown than anything, even though she is kind of balanced, but during her instinct mode summoning her Firecats for a short time. TJ combo as a grappler rushdown is perfect for the character to do lots of mix-ups and loops using medium and heavy punches, power line fake out, back to medium and heavy punches, then shoot toss, light kick for a flip out, then rolling with tumble, and continue doing the same thing. After shoot toss, medium or heavy kick, then tremor for a recapture, continue the combo, and finish. Of course, the character's gotta live up to his name, hence the name TJ Combo. And no changes should be done on him at all. Nothing should change on Maya, Conra, Riptor, Omen, Isako, Aghanos, Cinder, and so forth. Each character should stay as they are. Graphics wise, it would be better with how the 2013 game had delivered. Or better yet, deliver it with Unreal Engine 5 graphics rather than changing the art style into something different. Whether with a similar style looking a bit cartoonier or having anime and aesthetics like Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue. I wouldn't like to see KI turn into something like Tekken, even though there are some that do transition from 2D fighters to 3D fighters and work half the time. But in this case with Killer Instinct, it wouldn't work. A developer like Bandai Namco should acknowledge the flaws of the current KI game and not disregarding it, or at least pass it on while making the new one. Make new stages, introduce a second instinct mode for each character that you can select after picking a character, introducing a second ultra ender for each character just like how Gargos had it, introducing brand new characters, and give ultimates to those that never had one, like Orchid, Rash, and more. But all that listed will be separate topics for future videos. From what I hear about Killer Instinct doing yet another reboot, why not stick to the one that already has been rebooted and make a sequel? First off, there is no need for yet another reboot of the Killer Instinct franchise. Everything looks as good as it is. The character development and design for each character is interesting with their backstories and how they are and how they came to be as characters. And if all that was to be erased and rebooted again, that would be a terrible idea, and it would do bad on the franchise. On the bright side for now, Bandai Namco has done Smash Bros. 4 and Smash Bros. Ultimate, and no drastic changes were made and continued being a platform fighter. I just do wish that Bandai Namco would get to know how KI works, its core gameplay, and how each archetype of each character function. And if they decide to make a new one, again, they should carry things over from the previous game if Microsoft doesn't want to go back to what Iron Galaxy left behind. More than likely they won't. I believe that Killer Instinct has a bright future. It has a dedicated fan base, and Microsoft should give them a budget and the recognition that it deserves. And if Microsoft has found a developer, if it's Bandai Namco, they should put in the effort into marketing the game further and make it as big as Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter for the FGC around the world. For right now, we can only hope that Killer Instinct can come back as soon as possible. Maybe it will be announced at the Game Awards this year. I mean, who knows? You know what we can do right now is we can fight on, continue playing KI, and hopefully they'll bring it back, and bring it back soon. Well, that's it for my very first discussion video / topic, and if you like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for future videos, and with that said, you guys have a good day or night, and peace.